Alright, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today we're back for another budget microphone review and unboxing with the Zealsound KM8 RGB microphone that comes with a built-in mute and, if you long press on this button on the top, a background noise suppressor. You can easily adjust the volume on the bottom of either the throughput, because it's got an extra plug here on the back of the microphone for your headset, or you can adjust the microphone's volume itself so it's at the correct gain level for your purposes. And another thing that I've not actually encountered in a lot of RGB microphones is the ability to change the lighting scheme by just pressing this button here on the front, although it's a little touchy, which I guess makes sense, it is a touch button. So you can change to any color scheme you want, either single colors or multicolors or fading colors. All of your color desires can be achieved with a one button press on the front, and it can even turn off the RGB if you're not a fan but you still like the microphone. So let's dive in, we'll do a little unboxing, do a sound sample, and I'll talk about what I like about this bad boy, what I don't like about this bad boy, and what the price is. Alright, so diving into the unboxing portion, the KM8 comes in a nice little box that tells you all of its major features and functions, along with some information about which part of the microphone does what, from the sound and volume controls to the background noise suppression and so forth. And then inside, if you just pop it open on the top, is a nice foam interior to make sure it stays safe and undamaged during transit. Then the first thing you're greeted with is the KM8 user manual. This will help you get started in plugging it in and using it on either your PC or your Mac. It even comes with a lightning adapter for use with Apple devices inside the bag. And for the most part, this should be pretty easy. It's just a plug-and-play microphone. You plug it in, it should automatically detect, and you can use it almost immediately. It's got a pretty robust cable. It's got a USB-C to USB-C cable, and then right attached to the other end of the cable itself is a C to regular USB 3.0 adapter if you decide that you need it. It actually comes disassembled when you first buy the microphone. It comes with the base plate, the connecting stand, little rod that screws into it that connects to the microphone, and then the microphone itself, although the pop shield comes pre-connected to the microphone, so you don't actually need to connect that yourself. Then on the back, you have an adjustable little neck mount there so that you can tilt it however you need, although I'd probably recommend, if you wanted to buy a microphone like this, that you get like a boom arm of some kind to make it easier to keep it the appropriate distance from your mouth while trying to communicate with people. And then, of course, there's that last adapter that I was talking about that allows you to connect it to Apple devices. So for the most part, it's easy to put together. The little stand here just screws together pretty quickly, and then you can screw that into the top microphone, and then it's really easy to adjust it however you're comfortable with using that little adjustable knob in the back, and then you can plug it into your computer, and you should be good to go. And then after a look at the microphone unboxing, let's hear what the microphone sounds like fresh out of the box, because it's got two modes, and I've tested it in both. And for the most part, I like both modes fairly well, although I will say, like a lot of noise suppressors, the one that comes built in to the Zealsound can occasionally make your voice sound a little bit muffled, but other than that, does an okay job of removing all of the background chaff and noise from your office and your home. But the easiest way to remove some of that is to just turn the gain level down on the microphone and move your mouth a little bit closer to the mic itself, but not too close. So let's hear what this bad boy sounds like. Alright, this is an audio sample from the Zealsound KM8 microphone, so you can get a kind of broad sense of what it sounds like, raw and unedited, coming directly out of the microphone through the USB cable that it comes with. Now, keep in mind that it does have a built-in noise suppressor that you can activate, and as you can hear, it sounds pretty good. I always leave my TV on in the background for these sorts of videos because if you can hear that, that kind of tells you how much background noise it can hear from different parts of your home. It does hear and pick up a little bit of background noise. That was at about a medium level gain. So what I would probably do if I was going to use this myself at home is I would probably adjust it so that the gain was a little bit lower, and then I had this right up against my mouth like I do with my normal studio microphone, about, oh, I don't know, like 4 to 6 inches away from my face, and then just maintain a good constant distance and, you know, speech level would remove a lot of that problem. And then you could always run it through the editor, which would also remove all of that other stuff as well. So let's get down to the final brass tacks on the Zealsound KM8 microphone. The main thing that people care about is what does it sound like, and it sounds pretty good, and this thing retails for about $30, $32, depending on when and where you buy it on places like Amazon. For that value, it's a great microphone. As far as the secondary frills and thrills go, I found it oddly easy to accidentally over-adjust your volume settings with this dial on the bottom. It's very loose feeling. That can kind of make it a little weird when you're first getting started using the microphone. And the buttons are a little both sensitive but yet not sensitive for things like changing the color and adjusting whether or not you've got it muted or not, which you can tell by if the lights turn red after you tap the top. And it can also be a little bit easy to accidentally engage the built-in suppressor. The suppressor's okay. I don't really have a lot of built-in suppressors that I personally like, but your mileage on suppressors will vary based upon your voice and how much background noise is in your office or your home that it needs to remove automatically on its own. It's oftentimes better just to do that digitally on your computer rather than with the microphone. So I'd say good value, especially for a $30 price tag. It's got a lot of frills and thrills, including a pretty robust, strong design. I mean, it's plastic, but it's like a robust plastic, so you can give it some good hard knocks, and it's not going to care. The only thing I think construction-wise is this pop filter is a little bit flimsy, but so is the foam one on my studio microphone, so whatever. So yeah, great value. Check it out for yourself. Zealsound KM8 microphone, $30 right now on Amazon. Links are in the video description, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.